Welcome to the extraordinary journey of the honeybee life cycle. Dear friends of the hive, as we start on this wondrous exploration of the honeybee's life cycle, we are reminded of the incredible harmony and interconnectedness that exists in the world of bees. From the moment a bee's journey begins, it carries with it the promise of life and the legacy of countless generations before. Honeybees are fascinating creatures with complex and highly organized lives. Here's an overview of the life of a honeybee, from birth to death. Let's take a look of this wonder life cycle of honeybee. The life cycle of honeybees is divided into 4 stages: the egg, the larval, the pupal, and the adult stage. Stage 1, the egg stage. The life of a honeybee begins as an egg. The queen bee lays eggs in the cells of the honeycomb. She can lay up to 2,000 eggs per day. Stage 2, the larval stage. The egg hatches into a larva after about 3 days. During this stage, worker bees feed the developing larva with a mixture of honey and pollen, known as bee bread. Stage 3, the pupal stage. After being fed and growing, the larva pupates by spinning a cocoon around itself. It remains in this stage for about 12 days for worker bees, 16 days for drones, male bees, and 8 days for queen bees. Stage 4, the adult bee stage. Once the pupa stage is complete, an adult bee emerges from the cocoon. The type of bee, worker, drone, or queen, is determined by the diet and care it received during the larval stage. Let's check the type of bees in a honeybee colony, the worker bees. Worker bees are female and make up the majority of the colony. They perform various tasks throughout their lives, such as nursing the young, foraging for nectar and pollen, building and maintaining the hive, and guarding the entrance. Worker bees have a relatively short lifespan of a few weeks during the summer months, but they can live longer during the winter when they don't forage as much. Drone bees. Drones are male bees whose primary purpose is to mate with virgin queens. They do not perform any other tasks in the hive and are expelled from the hive during the winter months when resources are scarce. Drones typically live for a few weeks. Queen bees. Queen bees are the reproductive females of the colony. They have a significantly longer lifespan than worker bees, ranging from 2 to 5 years. Queen bees are responsible for laying eggs and maintaining the overall health and unity of the colony. They are fed royal jelly throughout their larval stage, which gives them the ability to reproduce. Let's check the about honeybee reproduction and the death. The reproduction. When a queen bee is ready to mate, she flies out of the hive and mates with multiple drones in midair. She stores their sperm in a special organ, which she uses to fertilize eggs for the rest of her life. The death. The lifespan of worker bees is relatively short, and they die from natural causes or exhaustion after a few weeks of foraging. Drones are expelled from the hive during the winter and die due to exposure or starvation. Queens can live for several years, but may be replaced by the colony if they become less productive or if they die. The life of a honeybee is highly structured and organized within the colony, with each bee playing a specific role to ensure the survival and productivity of the hive. It's a remarkable example of social insect behavior and cooperation. Isn't nature amazing? Thank you, guys.